Welcome to Daily Plunge. We are looking at the praises of the Old Testament, Psalms. Looking at Psalm 29, which is one of the oldest Psalms in the Bible. It says to ascribe to the Lord, to give glory to the Lord. And it says, first, it says to you heavenly beings. Now you can interpret that as the angels. You could also interpret it as the other gods, which the Lord has kicked their butt and they have no real power. But ascribe to the Lord the glory and strength. Now, the Lord does not need you to tell him that he has it. He has it anyways, right? He's already glorious and strong, but you're to honor him, to give him praise. If the angels are supposed to do it, don't you think you're on par with that, huh? So, ascribe to the Lord the glory that is due his name. And in a real sense, too, Luther points out that often when we see the name of the Lord in the Old Testament, it's also a reference to the second person of the Trinity, to Christ, because Christ is the fullness of God. So worship the Lord in splendor of his holiness. Bask in his goodness. That's, in some ways, it's what it's calling you to do, is to worship the Lord and to bask in the splendor of who God is. Swim in it, enjoy it, celebrate it. And then we go to verse 3, and there's the voice of the Lord. And the voice of the Lord, or the word of God, is a word of power, a word that changes things, word that stirs things up, right? It goes out over the waters. The God of glory thunders, his voice thunders and over the mighty waters. Now you have to remember, waters are often a sign of chaos, and God is, what are the floods that are in our world? That God his word just thunders through it, right? Verse 4, the voice of the Lord is powerful, it's majestic, and so the word of God is powerful. It has majesty because it comes from the Lord. So automatically it's part of what it is, right? Majesty is part of what the word of God is. Verse 5, the voice of the Lord breaks the cedars, breaks into pieces the cedars of Lebanon. Now, don't get caught up with modern Lebanon. It really is just talking about the region around Israel. But the other thing is that oftentimes the cedars of Lebanon is a phrase used sometimes as a reference to the elites, those who thought they were some mighty tree, and God brought them down, and God is breaking those tall timbers that think they don't have to give account. Goes on to say that the Lord is going to make the people of Israel, a people of God, leap like a calf, like a young ox. And verse 7, the voice of the Lord, the word of God, strikes like flashes of lightning. Bam, it's there, right? And the voice of the Lord shakes the wilderness or the desert, the very places where you think God isn't, God is there, and it strips the forest bare. Verse 10, the Lord sits enthroned above all the chaos, the flood. He's enthroned forever. The Lord is ready to give his strength to his people and to bless them with peace, but better translation is shalom, that right relationship with God. And so all the praise that the people of God have for the Lord, they're to share with others. Well, thanks, friends. I went through that real quickly. Have a blessed day.